Hey guys, this is post-processing Imperious Eagle 36 here, and this is part 2 of a 2-part series, so be sure to check out part 1 in the description, and all the mods will also be linked in the description, and 1.8.9, and yep, on with the video. So here we are, guys, back on Hypixel. Today we're actually, today, it's not a new video. So yeah, we're in the duels lobby, just so I can show you. I play duels sometimes. I don't know. You can see my stats over there. Not the greatest, but yeah. Oh yeah, 169. Nice. So right now I will display the AutoGG mod. So yeah, we'll just do a game real quick just to show you how the GG mod works. Essentially, after a fight or game or whatever, it will automatically GG. And I think I'm gonna lose here. He's getting insane combos. Jesus Christ. Oh god, I'm gonna lose. Yeah. And if you look, it said GG automatically. That was not me. So basically what it does, it gives you karma, and that's literally it. Yeah, that was a great game. I'll have you know that the AutoGG mod wasn't working, and I played 3 games and tried to explain it working, but it didn't. So, and I won all 3, so don't worry, I'm good. So, on to the next mod. Here we go. The next mod. Something just fell. Something just fell off my shelf. The next mod is the block overlay mod. If you look, when I place a block, that's not the normal thing. It's a little bit white. Correct? Yeah, so that's basically what the block overlay mod does. You can type in chat /block. Why is everything flashing? Oh, that's the night vision. /block overlay, and press enter, and you can change, if you look in the background here, what type of thing you want. You can have it full, none, default. You can see it's just a small green line. That's why I wanted the mod. And outline, which I have it on. You can change the settings, the width of the line. I just like mine at 3 because that's like a little moderate. Change the color. I like mine white. You can have it RGB. All of these mods are RGB because why not, you know? And you can also change the speed. You can always render it or not always render it. That applies to servers. So when you are in I don't want that on. I don't want an RGB. So basically, when you're on servers and you're not in the game, it will not. So if you have always render off, then it will not render the white outline when you're just in the lobby. But if you're in, whoa, wait, I never noticed that the fence posts are like diagonal. They're like cone shaped. So yeah, and when you're in the lobby, it won't render it. But if you're in a game, it will. And if you have always render on, it will render it in the lobby. So yeah, that is useful for like block clutching. It allows you to see what you're placing on. It's good for bridging, I guess. And it's good for just Enderman's gonna attack me. Spam blocks, right? Or someone's gonna attack me. Let me just build myself in real quick. Right, so you can see what blocks you're placing on. Right, if you're breaking in a bed or just trying to run away from someone. So yes, this mod pretty useful. I would say useful for block clutching, and yeah, that's what in my opinion, what it's most useful for. On to the next mod. Hey guys, this is editing Imperious Eagle 36 here. Just a heads up, this next clip of the video is the Optifine portion of the video, if you've gotten this far at least. I briefly explain Optifine, but there's more extensive videos about it as it's such a big thing. So just a heads up, I can link some in the description, and yeah, here we go. The next mod, and in my opinion the most important mod, is Optifine. So usually when you have Optifine, you just download the Optifine client, and that's essentially it. But Optifine, it does a number of things. You can go check out their website, I'll link it in the description. But it gives you FPS boost, it just helps the game overall, rendering, video settings. You get a You can do shaders, obviously, and you get a ton more video settings than you would in vanilla Minecraft. And yeah, that's essentially what it is. It's just a performance boost, and it gives you a variety of performance options in your settings. And another important, significant thing that is part of Optifine is the... Let's see if I can find it. Hold on. Zoom. Zoom. I have it pressed the C. And what that does is you can zoom. Right. And so, like, let's say you're halfway across the map and you're trying to find the last bed to do, you can just zoom around and see who it is. Or if you're playing Sky Wars and you don't know where the last guy is, you can just zoom around and see where he is. If you're playing survival, you can zoom around and see where the next village is. Oh, it's over there. The one thing that I'm not a huge fan of this mod is how it, like, it's kind of like smooth. It makes it smooth. I guess that's useful so you don't get a major headache, but the way it's controlled, it's kind of like, it's not an immediate movement, so yeah, that's pretty useful. On to the next mod. Alright guys, the next mod is the keystrokes mod, and you can see it in the bottom right corner here. Basically, this is useful for streams, for recording, and all that. And so your viewers can see what buttons you're pressing and at what times. It can show your CPS, your FPS, and you reach to it by typing in keystrokes mod. Then you get a numerous amount, you get a variety of options. You can basically turn on or off, make it show the space bar, show FPS, your CPS on the buttons, which I like. If this is off, then you can show your CPS counter. To turn that on, you can show your FPS, which I'm not a huge fan of because I don't like people seeing what FPS I get because I have a terrible graphics card. You can change the key colors. I just have mine white, and you can see what color it is when they are pressed. So if you look, I have it as red. You can make it green, blue, or whatever RGB color you want. You show up WASD, and wait, is there more? It's not letting me go down. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, you can change the scale a bit, size. I like mine 60. And you can drag it around once you're in this menu. Just put mine in the bottom right there. And you can choose whether you want a WASD on or not. You can also put on custom keys. So for example, let's say for some reason I wanted shift, right? I could just have, well, no, so I can change the key, right? I add key, press change key, and let's say I wanted, I don't know, C, why not? And then you can change what size it is, or yes, and finally you can delete it if you want to. You can go back just by pressing escape and onto the right side. So you can show your mouse buttons. I like my mouse buttons on. CPS counter for each mouse button that's there. These are like the same. Okay. RGB, of course, chroma, on or off. You can change the speed of that as well. Show sneak. I don't like that. I don't know, just personal preference. Key background, transparent. I like it on, so you could. So there's a difference between the keystrokes and the background. And you can also change the key background color: red, green, gray, whatever. I just have mine as black or gray, whatever. You can also change your fade time. So, for example, if I left click right now, you see that's very slow. Very fast. It disappears really quickly. You can also change the key opacity. Right, and literal keys, I'm not so sure what that does. I don't have that on. So yeah, on to the next mod. The next and final mod is so it's not actually a mod for Minecraft, but it can be used for a variety of games. So it's called Key Manager, and basically what it does is it manages your keys, so you can rebind certain keys. So let's say you have macro keys, or whatever, you can rebind them. So on my mouse, I have 3 buttons, or like 3 side buttons. I just have the standard forward and back, and I also have a fire key. And in most cases, I like all of those buttons as being hotkeys to certain areas in my hotbar. And so with this mod, if you check it out right here, is the key manager, and basically you can have different profiles. This is a normal profile with nothing changed, and this is Minecraft. Basically what you can do to toggle it on or off is press exit, and you can just reopen it by clicking that, and it will automatically go back to your previous profile, or the last profile that you were at. For mine, I have these two, the forward and back buttons on my mouse, as I use them for work, but I also use it for Minecraft. So when I want to go in Minecraft, I can just quickly rebind them to my 1 and 4 slots, 1 being my sword and 4 being my blocks. Caps lock is my sprint key. I know, kind of weird. I mean, not as weird as using R, but I don't know. That's my preference, caps lock, so I don't stretch my pinky, because I just don't like the feel of using control. And so I just bind that to control, so whenever I type in chat, I don't spam caps lock, and my teammates don't think I'm mad at them. So yeah, these are my 3 main things. And my third button, my fire key button, I use the built-in software for the mouse. I have a T16 PicTech wired gaming mouse, and basically it comes with software. Most mouses these days will come with software where you can rebind the buttons. I actually have 2 buttons up here. This button right here, I bind to slot number 8, which is usually my axe, and the side button over here, the fire key, is usually binded to my number 9 slot, which is usually my pickaxe. So yeah, overall, having your binded keys as what you want is a great tool to have for basically any game. So yeah, that's all for today, guys, and yeah. Hope you like this video, guys. Be sure to check out these mods in the description, and well, I'll see you next time.